Happy Tuesday. I'm just coming to you live from the car, doing some car chronicles. Today I just felt really compelled and led. Let's see if I can do this with this sunlight here. I'm loving that the sun came out because we are gonna have potential for some really cloudy days ahead, but it's always sunny in my world, even though there's clouds, right? Anybody else? We gotta make it sunny. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here, and I know some of you see my posts and you're like, oh, that's great. That's awesome. I don't really understand what she does. Like, it doesn't make sense. She says she's a coach. Like, what does that even mean? I don't get it. Well, you're welcome at any time to reach out to me and ask me about how I can serve you and the keys that I carry to help bring breakthrough to you and to help set you free. Oh, there's a little woodpecker. Whenever I see woodpeckers, I think of like Ask, Seek, Knock verse. Anyways, so all that to be said, so I wanted to just share with you some of the ways that I help women, because I don't work with men. Men might inadvertently get, it's so cute. They might end up getting like ninja coached. I like to call ninja coaching if you happen to like be on my path, and I might ask you a question that unlocks you. But I love how ultimately like Jesus is the best life coach, first and foremost. I just want to say, if you read the Bible, you will notice that Jesus asks a lot of questions. Anybody notice that before? Because when people are questioned and you are asked questions that kind of help you kind of go, whoa, I have to actually think about that and give an answer. Or are you like, have you noticed that Jesus speaks in parables a lot? He speaks in ways that you have to actually sit and think about it. So that's why I say Jesus is the best life coach. Because if you guys don't know, my first love doing one-on-one coaching, when you are a coach, as a real coach, we are trained. I was trained through Christian Coach Institute back in 2017. I am a CPLC, which is a certified professional life coach. I don't throw around needing to have titles all the time, but I am trained. Like, I actually was trained. And one of the biggest things for me was like, wow, it's gonna take me some time to get used to this. So when I came into coaching and got trained, I actually thought, wow, I've been coaching my whole life. I thought coaching meant that you were kind of telling people what to do. Because I've done a lot of research. Like the biggest school that I've gone through is the School of Hard Knocks. Anybody else? So I thought all my years that I was actually coaching, but I actually was not. I mean, in some ways, yes. But in the real sense of coaching, the majority of the time, we are asking our clients questions. And as a Christian life coach, or I guess you could say for myself, working in partnership with Holy Spirit, I am listening to my client intently, and I am asking Holy Spirit, like prior to the calls, like give me questions to ask these clients, because it's the questions that I ask that help the client to then discover what's within them. We dig for gold, and then they have a revelation and they can run with it, right? So rather than me saying, and there are times, I just want to let you guys know, like I'm sharing this today because maybe some of you guys are like, I don't even know what she does. I don't get it. So there are times, and I would say kind of rare, that I would actually tell you what to do as a coach. There are times that I do, but a lot of times it's asking the questions to the client so that they can discover, they have a revelation and they run with it, because it is special. It is not me saying, go do this thing, go do this thing. Now, mind you, there are times when I am in coaching sessions there's going to be things that bubble up and I'm like, oh, I've got this resource for you, or oh, this might be amazing to add to what we're already talking about so that you can go have your breakthrough. Now, I want to tell you, if you have or are working with a coach who all they are doing is telling you what to do, that isn't coaching. That's a consultant. A consultant is somebody who is giving you everything, telling you what to do. And I'll tell you one thing, I love having a coach in my corner because coaches need coaches, first of all. And second of all, if somebody's constantly just telling me what to do, if you are more like maybe a pioneer, trailblazer, maybe you'll have a little bit more of a rebellious nature in you. If somebody's just telling you what to do, you probably are going to be less likely to do it than if you were to talk to somebody who's asking you some really powerful questions, like what Jesus did in the Bible. You're more likely to run with that revelation than if somebody is telling you what to do. Now, mind you, like my boys play sports and they have coaches that, I'm sure that they ask them questions too, but a lot of times they are being, instructed like, hey, go do this thing, run to first base, run to second base. But I wanted to just kind of make that clear as to kind of what it is that I do as a coach. Like I said, I was trained back in 2017 through Christian Coach Institute, which was an amazing school. And now, mind you, I was trained through them. But on my path of, working with many, many clients and asking, God along the way, like, what does my business look like? How is it unique? What do I bring that is different for other women? He's given me little keys along the way. So I did want to just share with you, a little bit of the background of what I do, because some of you might be like, I don't really get it. She's out here like sharing different things she's doing. She's sharing about group coaching. She's sharing about one-on-one coaching. And I'm going to keep on sharing because I know that the work that the Lord has called me to do, it's anointed, it's powerful, because he's called me to it. And I years ago would have been like, Lord, you picked the wrong one. And I'm like, no, like he has, I like to say, qualified me for this as a coach. And it is different. And like I said, if you're being coached and it's somebody just simply telling you what to do, that is not coaching. That is consulting. So find yourself a coach who has been trained up, who's been certified, but also one who's willing to kind of go outside the box, which is what I have learned to do over the years, in my last 7 years of coaching, to, listen to Holy Spirit, ask the questions that really bring the breakthrough to clients. So if you are interested in hearing more about what I do, or if you'd like to get on a discovery call and see how I might be able to walk alongside you, or I like to say soar alongside you, because it's time to soar. And you got to get out of the nest to do that. So I see way too many women just hesitating to move forward. And it's a big choice to move forward with a coach. But when I've seen the women that I've been able to work with, and it's such a beautiful get to, like, they have amazing breakthrough. One of the questions I asked yesterday to one of my clients, at the end of each call, I just say, like, what was most helpful today? And she said everything. And I'm like, that's so beautiful. Like, and I get off these calls with my clients, and it's just, when you know that you're walking in what you're called to be doing, there's such a fire that gets lit in you. So as I'm walking in my calling fully, as he's called me to in this season, I want to walk alongside you and help you walk that out as well. But it takes you stepping into doing something brave and bold, because not everybody's willing to step out of the nest and soar. So if you need an eagle mama, a spiritual midwife to come alongside you and help you birth that thing within you, to help you soar in your calling and to roar with your voice, reach out to me. Like I said, I've been doing this for 7 years. It's not like I am just coming out of school. I love this work. It's amazing just to get off calls with these clients. And I mean, I get coached sometimes with some of the questions that the Holy Spirit brings up to me to ask my clients. It's like a boomerang. I ask the question and it comes back to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was for me too. So it's a beautiful walk. Anyways, just wanted to put that out there. Now you know a little bit more about what coaching actually is, or what it isn't. And ultimately, Jesus is the best life coach. Go look at the questions he asked and how he dug for gold with others and help them have revelation on their own, because he wasn't always telling people what to do. He was asking the questions that were powerful for people to go, whoa, which is what I get to do. It's so fun. Anyways, it looks like my miles left on my truck have 222, all the keys. So anyways, that was fun. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and you know where to find me. I will actually throw in the comments my calendar. If you want to schedule a discovery call with me, it's free. You can just check out and hear more about how I can come alongside you to have a year of soaring and roaring in 24. All right, take care. Bye.